Live from our studios at 3 Mama Street, Brookfields, this is the national news on Star Television Network on Channel 21. I am Sienna Wright. First, the headlines. On Tuesday, 6 August 2019, the government of Sierra Leone, through the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs, has held a workshop with the theme Harnessing Our Culture and Creative Industries for Sustainable Tourism Development.
We are here making history by holding the first ever national consultative dialogue to formulate the maiden edition of the entertainment policy for our beloved nation.
The Ministry of Youth Affairs has unveiled the consultants for the review of the National Youth Policy and 2 youth acts at the conference hall in the Youth Affairs Ministry.
Very important move by the Ministry of Youth Affairs as the new direction seeks to do all under its ambit to improve on this all-important sector.
The CSO Consortium on Service Delivery and Accountability have expressed dissatisfaction over what they describe as the shortage of trucks to carry garbage to the dump site during the national cleaning exercise.
We are not seeing them. They are relaxing. They are just having their comfort zone, And this is a national cleaning exercise. When they say something is national, it's everybody's business.
And in sports, among the 10 sporting disciplines that will be representing the country in this year's All-African Games to be hosted in Morocco, the Sierra Leone beach volleyball team has called on the government of Sierra Leone and the NOC to give more support to the ongoing training as they are faced with challenges.
So for the transportation, so the car, then the rain see, rain coach. So at least we train the rain camp unless we stop the training. We shall go to the blackboard work.
All this, including weather and currency updates, will be part of the news bulletin. It's now time for the news in detail with me, Sienna Wright. The government of Sierra Leone, through the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs, has on Tuesday, 6 August 2019, held a workshop on the formation of an entertainment policy and review and upgrade of the cultural policy to an act with the theme Harnessing Our Culture and Creative Industries for Sustainable Tourism Development at the Miata Conference Hall in Freetown. Adma Samai has the detail.
The opening ceremony on the formulation of the entertainment policy, the Honorable Minister of Tourism and Cultural Affairs, Dr. Memunatu Pratt, said the day will make a history by holding the first national consultative dialogue to formulate the maiden edition of the entertainment policy for the nation, which the policy is not about practitioners and beneficiaries in the industry, but the development in the country as a whole.
We are here making history by holding the first ever national consultative dialogue to formulate the maiden edition of the entertainment policy for our beloved nation. This policy is not just about you, the practitioners and beneficiaries in this industry, but it is about the development of our country as a whole, through the empowerment of our youth by making strong regulations and policies to direct operations of all stakeholders in the business. I will hasten to say that when formulated, Sierra Leone will be among very few countries with a policy that speaks clearly on the roles, responsibilities, and structures that will guide and support our creative and cultural industries. Both the People's Manifesto, the new manifesto, and in His Excellency's maiden speech to Parliament last year, clearly said that he will diversify our economy, putting tourism at the helm of most of the other sectors. This we want to achieve by using our cultural heritage, our creative industry, the entertainment industry as the tools and the machines to package and market our country positively. It is no secret that we have highly talented and creative people in our creative and cultural industry. All that is needed is to organize, regulate, and create the right platform for the industry to thrive. As a ministry, we will do all in our power to work with our MDAs, the private sector, and your good self to make sure that we bring sanity, cohesion, and development to this industry for the sake of the sustainable development of our dear country.
Representative from the entertainment industry, Milton Cocker, known as Collabo, the president of All Star, while giving a statement, said that there is a significant day and a history in the entertainment industry, and to rebrand Sierra Leone, the biggest tool is entertainment, which the government should support the industry.
Music, movie, theater, fashion. I think today is a very significant day. It's a history in the making for the entertainment industry. It is a long journey. We've started years back. For bringing us today in this hall, Miata Conference Hall, reminds us of the strive that we've been making to push the entertainment industry. And having a very hardworking minister. From the first day she took the office as the Minister of Tourism, he called on all of us to work together. And I believe working together will reap the benefits of our creative minds. Let me borrow this word from Dr. Gio Spencer. Grade what have been in the cultural policy, which I believe will give us that enthusiastic energy to take us to another level. We are so pleased, Madam Minister and the High Table, on behalf of the entertainment industry, being here, giving us the platform to give our own voice so that you can understand and you can work directly with the entertainment industry.
The purpose of the policy is to provide guidelines for the entertainment industry and all its officials, and serves to ensure that work related to entertainment in Sierra Leone are well regulated. For Star TV News in Freetown, I am Adma Samai reporting.
The Ministry of Youth Affairs has unveiled the consultant for the review of the National Youth Policy and 2 youth acts at the conference hall in the Youth Affairs Ministry. Here is the story.
Speaking at the Ministry of Information and Communications conference room at U Building in Freetown, the Deputy Youth Commissioner Emerson Kamara highlighted the need for the policy and other acts to be inclusive and effective.
Very important move by the Ministry of Youth Affairs as the new direction seeks to do all under its ambit to improve on this all-important sector. We know what it means to have our youth be the youth that we look forward to. Gone are the days when governments or been using our youth for the wrong reasons. Now we want to change the narrative, and the Ministry of Information is very much willing to partner with the Ministry of Youth and all the partners concerned to make sure that we change the narrative for the good of all.
The country director for UNDP, Dr. Samuel Doe, informed the gathering that they will continue to support the youth sector, but urged everyone to focus on areas like poverty, maternal mortality, and sustainable development goals.
This is Sierra Leone. Unfortunately, this is a country in which young women find it difficult to give birth, the highest maternal mortality rate on earth. And that affects the youth. We have one of the highest rates of poverty in Africa. It is 64.2%. In the rural area, it is 80%. And the bulk of the people who are poor are young people. And yet, they are the people with the most energy to cultivate the vast land, arable land in Sierra Leone.
On his part, the consultant Cherno Bar of SIBA Policy Group said that they have the expertise and thanked the government for the task and promised that they would deliver as expected, considering his background in the youth sector and also the United Nations.
And with the kind of commitment that has defined my life and the life of the team, which is a commitment to inclusiveness, to transformation, and a commitment to understanding that change does not just happen at the top, but that it is a process that includes as well the people that we consider the grassroots. That is why the minister himself said, we will have a document that is worthy of the 21st century, that is worthy of what the international community refers to today as youth and as young people. We will have the most extensive consultation this country has ever seen on the national policy, I can assure you of that. And it will not just be consultation because of consultation. As the minister said, the young people, when they look at the outcome of this process, will not just see themselves in it, they will know they wrote it. We have already engaged UNICEF on using their platform.
Giving the keynote address at the unveiling, the Minister of Youth Affairs, Mohamed Oman Bangura, said that the process will be inclusive, transparent, and will highly implemented upon completion. He went on to urge everyone to embrace the milestone work.
But we are here to announce that we will do it in the most collaborative, visibly transparent, and inclusive ways we have ever in the history of Sierra Leone. Every young person in Sierra Leone will be part of the review process because our voice really matters. The review process will not be a board meeting process. It will not be a management meeting process. It will be our process as young people of Sierra Leone.
Other statements were from Mamadi Gobe Kamara, Deputy Minister of Information and Communications, Honorable Abdul Kabur, the Chairman Parliamentary Caucus on Youth, Onana Jallo, Executive Director, National Youth Service, Plan International, and other partners. The document in review are the revised National Youth Policy of 2014 that expired on December 2018, the National Youth Commission Act of 2009, and the 2016 National Youth Service Act. 1/3 of the country's population are youth, and over 60% of them are unemployed. People in the youth sector believe that if we are to harness the demographic dividend for young people, education, skills training, health, employment, and mindset are pivotal. For Star News in Freetown, I am Mohamed Basiru Sanusi.
The CSO Consortium on Service Delivery and Accountability have expressed dissatisfaction over what they describe as the shortage of trucks to carry garbage to the dump site during the national cleaning exercise, and they called on the government to provide supportive roles to the Freetown City Council in order to ensure a healthy environment. Moses Ojukamara has more.
According to William Saolamin, the National Coordinator for Civil Society Organizations Consortium on Service Delivery and Accountability, said that, based on their observations, government officials are not actually serious in adhering to the national cleaning exercise as part of their supervisory role in ensuring effective cleaning exercise. He described the negligence on the part of some as an act of sabotage to the new direction's drive in building a healthy and resilient society.
We are not seeing them. They are relaxing. They are just having their comfort zone, you know. And this is a national cleaning exercise. When they say something is national, it's everybody's business. Whether you're a minister, you're a director, you're a market woman, everybody has to participate. By just seeing the presence of a minister, a director in the street, moving here and there, you know, it's a whole motivation for the young guys who are actually handling the tools. It can serve as a motivation.
The communications person for Civil Society Organizations Consortium on Service Delivery and Accountability, Moses Mambu, noted that the shortage of trucks in the municipality seems to slow down the cleaning operations in terms of garbage collections to meet up to the 12 o'clock deadline, according to their findings.
Hire trucks. The question now is, are they hiring all the trucks where government give them money for hire? Then one question, we say no, we provide answer for now. That is one. The other company, they also, if they don't donate trucks to government for this cleaning, they don't relax. So all of them, and they responsible for the factor where they make the cleaning, not they become effective in terms of the clearing of the waste. So one for say going forward, then things they improve. Okay, so
Yvonne Akisoya, the mayor of the Freetown municipality, has however denied allegations over the misuse of funds meant for the hiring of trucks, reiterating that the flagship program of the Freetown City Council, which is the flood mitigation program, is positively impacting on getting rid of the filth in the city.
So one of the things which viewers will remember is that trucks have been an issue since I came on board. And I want to just re-emphasize that the truck contract was procured 4 days before I was sworn in as mayor. And I have been working very hard, and I know this has come up in many interviews, for us to change the nature of that contract. And I have actually now advertised for a contract at block level. So instead of one contractor providing trucks for the entire city, we have 8 blocks. We're looking for suppliers for 8 blocks. Now that aside, concerning today and that allegation, let me say again, or let me say now, it is totally false. Because since I came on board, I have pushed and pushed and pushed for improved performance management with that truck contractor, even though I wasn't there when he was procured.
For Star News here in Freetown, I am Moses Ojukama reporting.
And now to round up the news sports. Among the 10 sporting disciplines that will be representing the country in this year's All-African Games to be hosted in Morocco, the Sierra Leone beach volleyball team has called on the government of Sierra Leone and the NOC to give more support to the ongoing training as they're faced with challenges. So let's join our sports correspondent Hilton John for some sporting update.
We plan preparation, we plan training, and we train both morning and evening for the All African Games.
You think so? You get the right better squad for the represent the country?
Yes, for sure.
Start with you about the selection, how it was done.
Well, we do the selection by trial. Yes, we call everybody. We trial, that fits, and then we send.
So how many volleyball athletes we are expecting to represent the country?
We send 3, both male and female.
When I get any challenges on the face at now?
Yes.
What are some of the challenges?
Like some of the transportation, some of the far, then the rain them. See, rain them, the coach. So at least we can train on rain camp, unless we stop the training. Go inside, go do the blackboard work, then we train and coach to come back.
So what do you expect the Ministry of Sport and the NOC for do?
Well, we send this message out to the Ministry of Sport and the NOC because it's a rainy season and we train all out for them to go get a greater result, a good result. So many will look into that because of one, the transport some of the come out far, and when we come again back, the transport, the rains and the Ambogwe, many will look into that.
Well, that's all we have time for in the National News Bulletin 5 for the hour on Star Television Network on Channel 21. I am Sienna Wright. Thanks for watching and do stay with us as the weather and currency update is up next.